When I was at Indiana, I was a journalism major, but I wasn't a writer. I didn't become a writer like until I had my first real journalism job at the Clarion-Ledger. But I covered IU basketball and football like as a person that was there every single day. So I took a shot because nobody else was returning my calls. So I was like, why not? I'll send a couple writing samples that I have, but I'll give my reel to, I'll send everything in, we'll see where it goes. And I looked at my BlackBerry at the time, and I had an email from Brian Tolley, who was the former executive editor of the Clarion-Ledger, who said, hey, would love to talk to you about a position. And it didn't say Mississippi State beat writer, but it said, like, we have a position, we'd love to talk to you about it. So long story, Rusty Hampton, who was a sports editor of the Clarion-Ledger, who I always wanted to work for, I'd heard incredible things through, writing circles, Associated Press sports editors, all of it. And he had apparently, what was told to me was that he watched my reel because I had my first clip, they always say like when you're creating a reel, you're supposed to have like things that grabs people's attention. Well, don't know if you know this about me, but I have a major in Spanish. Do I use it? Absolutely not. But at the time, I used a clip from a soccer friendly that I covered in Nashville between the United States and Uruguay, and I used like my clip from that at the very beginning of my reel. So it's like you hear like English, white girl speaking in Spanish, like whoa, like it caught his attention to where he took my stuff to the executive editor of the paper and said, I already have my choice for the Mississippi State beat writer job, but I know you're creating a position for a video journalist. This might be somebody you want to look at. So it's crazy. Like, I never applied for that job, didn't even know the job existed, but because I took a chance on myself on a job I wasn't qualified for, at least in the writing capacity at a newspaper, and it ended up working out for me because I went down there to build their sports video platform in 2013.